So finally got this red car done. This is just kind of a vehicle update of the fleet. Long story short, I finally got this thing somewhat done today. It's not as bad as it was. I dimpled the header on the passenger side, and it still vibrates and shakes like hell, and it still sounds like shit, but it's at least got a new exhaust. And don't laugh at this, but that's an actual GT exhaust I put on here, so I cut out to make this fit. But it is solid, and that's all I care about. I did weld the whole exhaust, which I hate doing, but the exhaust at least is solid now. It still vibrates and shakes and rattles. I don't know what the hell is hitting the frame on here, but something is, so at least now it runs and drives though, so that's good. This is back up. I ordered the PTU for this thing, so I should have this hopefully up and running next weekend, and that'll be up. And then the truck needs a injection return line kit. I gotta order one of those for this thing. This still needs a transmission. It's only got first and second gear. That hasn't changed. Needs an exhaust and got to finish it up yet. The Mach 1 here still needs the motor to be rebuilt. Still runs and drives nice, so it just needs, that to be rebuilt. Hopefully can get work on this here soon. This still needs an engine and body work. This thing still needs the tranny pulled out and a new clutch master cylinder and a front leaf springs in it. And I gotta find the license plates that fell off. That still has to be fully restored. And then the other new blue car, I got a box of parts for this thing over there I got put on here yet, so. But at least now, right now, let's see here. This can run and drive, this runs and drives, that runs and drives, that runs and drives. This runs and drives in 2 years. That runs and drives with a fuel leak. That runs, doesn't drive. Shockingly enough, that will run and drive. It's just not even close to being legal or safe. And then that doesn't run or drive. And this does run, doesn't move yet. However, next weekend, hopefully I'll be driving that. Just kind of an update. Really want to get all my project cars done over the winter. Today it was like 68 degrees out, November, 5th, 4th, something like that. Whatever daylight savings day is, it's Sunday, whatever the hell, something or other. 7th. Today is the 7th, because yesterday was the 6th. So today is November 7th, 2021, and it was like 68 degrees outside. And I got to drive this car again. I was honestly thinking I probably wouldn't drive this car before it snowed out, and went out and started working on it, and it's not great, but the exhaust is done. I just got to figure out what is hitting the frame, causing a horrible rattle in the dash. It was better, and then we drove it, and then now it's right back to being terrible, but I don't know why, because the exhaust is really nice, well, not nicely done, but it's done correctly. It's hung up properly and welded together. Nothing's rubbing on anything, so I'm not really sure what's hitting, but I don't care. It runs and drives now, so that's good. Yeah, so the next week we'll hopefully have that thing up and running and driving again, and then I can park that truck for good, since I'll have the Yukon and this and that to drive, and then get the tranny pull out of the green truck and so on and so forth. So basically it's like this. Next weekend, fix that pile of crap. Once that thing is up and running and good to go, I'm going to go back to this, and I got a box of parts to put on this thing to make it just a little bit more reliable. And then the Yukon is going to be the way it is until the tranny actually goes out all the way. And then I'm going to go to the green truck and then pull the transmission out on that and then finish up. Putting back together the transmission I have sitting here taken apart. That I'd taken apart a while back. It's an M5OD. Started to rebuild it, and then just all our stuff came up. So, but yeah, that's the projects. And then all this magnitude of shit I got to put away and deal with and organize and all that fun stuff. These are all parts for that blue car. hoses, thermostat, water pump, all sorts of good stuff in there, and what'll have you. So that's the project updates here. Honestly, I can't wait to get working on a gray car. I would like to, my goal by spring is to have every vehicle in here running and driving. Not necessarily running and driving well, but at least running and driving. So that's that plan. And then hopefully after they all run and drive, I can start doing more performance stuff to them, making them, not pieces of shit. Got to get motor for that for the brown truck fixed yet. Rebuilt. Well, I got to rebuild the motor I got in my garage yet for that truck, and then I would like to finish up this gray blue car right there to where it is done. So these two will be neck and neck, and then I did decide my plan for the gray car. Anybody who's wondering about the gray car, I fall in love with this car, and I don't want to just make it the bare minimum, but I don't want to spend a fortune. I'm going to fix the rust in the wheel wells, wash the whole car. I'm going to buy new black striping and then fix that. And then I'm going to end up trying to do some dent repair and some touch up on the paint where it's kind of messed up. And then I'm going to buy a new bumper cover for the front and a new fender, and then have them painted nice, or buy mineral gray ones off of Parts Car. I got some really nice black paint for the rims to redo the rims really nice. And then what I kind of want to do is make this car comparable to those two cars as far as like nice exhaust, and not necessarily making it a race car, but I got two Flowmaster mufflers I can toss on this. I got other set of gears, which I really don't care about the gears, to be honest with you. But I got a set of 355s I can put in this if I wanted to. It's an automatic, but I got a cold air intake for it. And, I toss these headlights in there and think it looks nice with the black. The video doesn't do it justice, honestly, but they do look pretty nice. So, just kind of been falling in love with this car a little bit and want to get this car, at least as nice as these two. But I want to get the blue car, the blue 2-valve done to where this is at, and then kind of, work my way up. But this needs tires, and I don't put tires and wheels on this yet, and, all that bullshit. But anyway, that's enough for me ranting on about stuff. I'm honestly procrastinating going and cleaning my garage out because I had all parts and tools and stuff from this in there. And I'm going to put these two cars in the garage for right now while we drive them. The Yukon I don't think is going to fit, but yeah. So anyway, hope you found this entertaining. If you're still watching this, thanks. If not, I don't blame you. But like, share, I'd appreciate that. Comment down below. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this and you're wondering why does this guy have 10 vehicles, I have a mental deficiency. I just like to buy old pieces of shit and then spend countless dollars into them to make them just good enough to run and drive. So, that's that. But it's better than doing drugs. So, figure you got drugs here, and then you got working old piece of shit cars up here, but this at least is legal. So, take it for what it is. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later.